Hey guys, whoops, here we go. Hey guys, CryptoDad, here we go. Thanks for joining me on the live stream tonight, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the live stream from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about the news, we'll talk about other cryptocurrencies, and I'll move some crypto around for you guys so you can see things happening in real time. Let's get this thing kicked off. Whoops. CryptoDad, here we go. Thanks for joining me on the live stream tonight, Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I screw that
live
one
stream
up.
from Michigan, where you can throw out questions.
What am I
I'll do
doing
my
here?
best to get them
Oh,
answered.
I see what happened.
That was weird. Okay. So I had a tab on my browser open with the actual YouTube video of my live stream. I usually will click the link on that and have it open so I can just double check to make sure the title's right and everything else. And I left it open and it started talking all of a sudden. So welcome, guys. Let's see. Yeah, about as dark as I can get on this screen to not reflect on this screen so much, but you can see a little bit the chat window. It's a good night. Things are going pretty good in crypto world. Market cap wise, things are have been pretty interesting. A lot of adoption news, big institutions, big banks, financial institutions showing their recognition of Bitcoin. Let's just put it that way. There's still voices out there that are saying it's, you know, it's nothing and it's a scam and it's only used by criminals. But those voices are kind of being drowned out a little bit these days. So I'm kind of excited. I got a new hardware wallet called the BitBox 2. And just got it today. And I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing and setup video. But it's pretty cool. I'll check it out. You know, I've got a tab open in the browser. We'll check out what it is in a little bit and give you a little sneak peek of what it's all about. Made in Switzerland, which I think is pretty darn cool. Like a Swiss watch, eh? So let me go over here to the on-screen demo, pop out chat, and talk to you guys. Say hello. There it goes. Things are moving kind of slow today. I probably should have done a healthy reboot of my system before I did the live stream, but I didn't, you know, so here we go. So I am not I. Is that a palindrome? Not quite. Sort of. Begins and ends with the same letter. It's about as far as it goes. Cannot sync Brave on my Mac to my Brave on my phone. That is a known issue. I don't know if they're ever going to resolve that. They originally allowed you to sync devices. I think that functionality has been removed, or if it has been put back, it may not be functioning properly yet on all platforms. There's not much I can do about that. We can double check that, but as far as I know, the sync options have been removed from the settings on Brave. They know about it, they're working on it, and so that's all. And then only option is to restore a wallet and not create a wallet in Daedalus on the Mac. That sounds odd. You'd think there'd be a huge outcry if that were the case universally. Could just be your Mac. It could just be environmental, what's going on. My suggestion maybe is to reinstall, maybe. There is a preferences folder on the Mac that you can get into by holding down the option key when you go to the Go menu, and you'll be able to see your little library. And in that folder are the preferences. That's probably where Daedalus is storing its blockchain data, which you might want to delete that folder before you do a reinstall, like a clean install. Other than that, maybe install it on a different machine, see if it works. On a different Mac, maybe, if you got another Mac laying around, or your wife or your kids or somebody, just to confirm that, you know, you got a good copy of the installer, all that good stuff. Troubleshooting. Jyoti Parasath is here from India. It's 2:01 a.m. I think he posted that an hour or so ago. So he's probably gone to bed by now. Best way to purchase VET. I believe you can buy VET on several different cryptocurrency exchanges. I think you can get it on Binance US. We can check. Mr. David is here. Hello. Grand Illusion is here. Zorro from the Netherlands. W from Belgium, which I believe you asked me about Pax Gold last week, so I ended up doing a video on it because, as it turns out, you can buy it on Crypto.com. It's hard to find on other big exchanges, but Crypto.com has it, so that's pretty cool. Buddy Love is here. Wonderful. Good to have you, buddy. Deborah Denise Macias is here. That's wonderful. STEP, hello. Danny Soto, hello. It's midnight in Belgium. Hi from Ireland. Business email. Do you think dollar cost averaging is a good way to purchase Bitcoin? Sure. I think that's a good plan. Not to get like tied up in the day-to-day fluctuations of Bitcoin or any asset. I mean, that's a strategy that's been suggested for stocks too. And there are lots of different exchanges where you can set yourself up with a regular type purchase that you can afford, be it $50 a month, $100 a month, or whatever it is, you know, to just sort of accumulate as time goes by, right? I think that's a pretty good strategy. I wouldn't mortgage my house to buy Bitcoin, definitely. Don't sell your TV or anything crazy like that. Giannis Papadopoulos from Greece, hello. Johnny Nez Paz, hello, hello. Sup, sup. Dieter Van Canet from Belgium as well. Awesome. Johnny Nepas from Jerusalem. I thought I saw you up there. Oh, there's someone else from Jerusalem. Max R is from Jerusalem. That's pretty cool. So, hi from Des Moines, Iowa. Ryan, it's good to have you here. I'm in Michigan, as you guys probably know. We talked about that. Someone suggested that I move the live stream to Saturdays and then tick it back a couple hours to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I guess worked out pretty well for you guys in Europe. So I'm really happy that you guys are able to join me. Before I get into the news, I would like to point out in the, if you look down below this video, in the description of the video, I have a little section here where all the news stories that I'm covering tonight are linked in case you want to read the original article on your own, right? And then I have my referral links, the Crypto.com affiliate link of mine, where you can sign up for Crypto.com, earn yourself $50 when you stake an MCO Visa card. We'll both get 50. Works out really well, and it is a thing. It happens all the time. So I'm grateful for all of you that have signed up for Crypto.com cards, and I hope you enjoy using them as much as I do. I don't have my wallet down here. I can't show you the card, but it's a great thing in my life. Great way to liquidate crypto and spend it in the real world. A Ledger Nano X or S. You can get that by following my affiliate link over to the ledger.com website, where you can purchase a handy-dandy little hardware wallet. I use my Ledger quite extensively myself on day-to-day, so I tend to sort of stick with that here. I do have a Trezor. I don't know what I did with it, but it's around here somewhere, which is also a good hardware wallet. And then we've used other wallets here, like Trust Wallet is a great phone-based wallet. Coinbase Wallet has a phone-based wallet. There are a lot of good Bitcoin cryptocurrency wallets that you can use where you control the private keys. That's what you really want, is a cryptocurrency wallet where you can store your cryptocurrency and you control the private key. When it's on an exchange, it's not really yours. They are holding it on your behalf, right? So if you got Bitcoin or whatever, a bunch of portfolio on an exchange like Coinbase or Binance US or Bittrex or Gemini, or Binance proper or KuCoin or whatever, that's all well and good if you're a day trader and you want to swap tokens and you need to be right there, in a timely manner. But if you're planning on storing your cryptocurrency, much better to put it in your own wallet where you control the private key. Enough said. All right, and there we go. We got the Binance US link. You can join Binance US from that link. I think they give you a little bonus or whatever. And then Coinbase, you can join up for Coinbase. They'll give you $10 worth of Bitcoin. They'll give me $10 worth of Bitcoin, and that's a thing too. Seen it happen. All right. I know things are good in the crypto world because I am getting the heck spammed out of me on my YouTube channel comments. So that's always a good sign. When the spammers are out in force, it means that things are hopping, right? Let's jump into the news, guys. The first one here. Why cryptocurrency is more than a hedge against the US dollar inflation. Thought it was an interesting article. It was kind of the lead article in Cointelegraph a couple hours ago. Pretty good article to read. It talks about, most importantly, it talks about what inflation is and what deflation is. It doesn't really talk a lot about why cryptocurrency is more than a hedge. That's sort of at the last paragraph of the article. It doesn't really explain why. To my satisfaction. I mean, I thought that was what the entire article was about. But it's a good article. It talks about what inflation and deflation are, how the global pandemic has been influencing inflation. There's been a lot of money printing lately. A lot of people are aware of that. I saw a tweet yesterday that said if you don't know how Bitcoin works, you should find out how money works. And once you realize how money works, you'll understand why cryptocurrencies are important. I thought it was a pretty good tweet. I can't attribute it. I'm sorry. Whoever tweeted that is a wonderful person, but I can't remember who did the tweet. I was just looking at my phone. You know how we are, just looking at our phones. So it talks about Bitcoin as being deflationary, which means that there is a limit on the number of Bitcoins that will be created. And it goes on to mention that it's not practically or in practice, it's not really deflationary at the moment because there's still a lot of Bitcoin in production, and it won't be completely mined until like 120 years from now, right? So for the foreseeable future, it's not strictly limited, right? It's still being created as we speak, but at a rate, the people that invented or implemented Bitcoin, the team, have built in a mechanism called the halvings, which lower the rewards as time go by, which sort of try to monitor and keep the creation of Bitcoin steady. How successful that will be a question for the ages, but the Bitcoin halving events have historically led to higher prices in Bitcoin. Anyway, it's a great article. And then down here at the bottom, right, here it is. This might not matter much. Of course, one of the primary driving forces between the rise of Bitcoin has been the combination of relative stability and relative variability that it affords. In this context, it's heartening that investors now regard crypto as a stable hedge against an inflating US dollar, but to regard crypto as merely a replacement for gold would be to miss the point. Cryptocurrency is far more than just a hedge. And I guess he spent these last several paragraphs talking about that exactly. That was kind of a summation, right? Now, this next article from the Foundation for Economic Education. Boy, that's a high and mighty austerious, is that a word? Publication if I ever heard one. I don't know that I've shared any stories from this publication before on the live stream, but the world's best chess player, Garry Kasparov, is advocating cryptocurrencies and saying that they enable individuals to regain control of their personal finances at a time when unilateral moves by government and institutions are on the rise. So it's funny that it sort of took this crisis for people to finally start taking Bitcoin seriously. And I think the catalyst for that was people starting to realize how ridiculous the money system is. So just kind of ironic, right? So as people take our, whoops, I dropped my ledger, sorry. As people take our financial system less seriously, they begin to take Bitcoin more seriously, which I think is pretty interesting. Of course, we all are in a bind. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs. They need government assistance. That's all well and good. I wholeheartedly, you know, want people that need help to get help. The government is doing it in a way that may not be the best way, right? Instead of just forgiving people's debts, right? I don't know. I don't want to sound like a socialist, a communist, or a whateverist. I don't like to do much isms in my life. But they're printing money to provide this aid, right? There might have been other ways to provide the aid, but they've basically chosen to print money and hand it out to people. And whether or not that's a sound strategy, we'll see, right? But I think a lot of people are starting to become aware of the way our monetary system works, and they see all these dollars being printed up out of thin air, and then they say, gee, I thought Bitcoin was the thing that was supposed to be made of air, right? Maybe it's not. All right, so here's a big adoption story. Top South Korean banks to offer crypto custody services. We had that story a few weeks ago about the comptroller of the United States saying that it was okay for banks to do Bitcoin custody. I think the Office of Comptroller or the Accountants of the U.S. or some big agency that said, yeah, I think banks can offer crypto custody, right? Now, that doesn't mean that all the U.S.-based banks have jumped on it, right? But this is a real story that you can sink your teeth into, where Korean banks are indeed offering crypto custody services. Although, and I speak from experience, I used to live in Korea as an English teacher for about 3 years. Not in a row, but yeah, I was 1 year and then another 2 years later on. They're a pretty tight-knit society. Wonderful place. I love it. Loved living there. It was a great place. But as far as foreigners are concerned, I was never able to get a credit card. It was just not done, really. I guess I maybe could have done it if someone had co-signed for me, someone Korean. But we never did it. But anyway, so the one drawback to this story is that because of the way their culture and their society and their country is run, it's pretty much only going to benefit South Koreans, not so much foreigners, or international financiers and that. But it's a great new adoption story that has to do with cryptocurrencies. I think that's really cool that South Korean banks are going to be offering crypto custody services. Pretty darn cool. Now, I wanted to talk about this story. It's a little hard to understand. I did a video on Kava tokens, and in my Kava video, I explained how to create in a Kava-based wallet a stable coin, right? And it's it was complicated for me to get it done. It took a while, but I did the video. And the token that it gets created in the Kava wallet is the USDX stablecoin, which I can't find anywhere. But there was another one similar to that called YAM token, which was a DeFi protocol, and people were able to put up regular cryptocurrency as collateral. In this case, I think the collateral ones were Compound, Yearn Finance, and Balancer. And they were able to mint, I guess would be the right word for it, mint this YAM token. Apparently there was a bug in the code for the YAM token, which there was supposed to be a consensus protocol built in, and the founders or some of the people that were behind it did a governance vote or something like that, and they realized that the decentralized protocols were not working because they made a decision that should have been a majority, and it turned out it didn't implement correctly. And so the entire project just collapsed due to this bug. And then they announced it on August 13th that they submitted this governance proposal and cast a vote with what we originally believed were sufficient votes to be able to enact it. Shortly thereafter, with help from security experts, we concluded that the rebaser bug would interact with the governance module and prevent this proposal from succeeding. And so, boom, all the YAM tokens went to zero. Now, this is a cautionary tale for all of you out there. There were a lot of the people that minted the YAM with their assets lost the YAM tokens that they minted, but they did not lose the underlying asset that they had put up as collateral. So they didn't lose any of their compound or their yearn or their balancer. They just lost their YAM tokens. But unfortunately, there were some people out there that actually purchased YAM tokens on what was that thing that we talked about? Uniswap, right? So some people went out on Uniswap and they were like, hey, I'm grabbing these YAM tokens, right? It's the hot new thing, right? And then boom, they went to zero. So whatever you use to purchase those YAM tokens is down the drain, right? Maybe you spent, 5 Ethereum on a bunch of YAM tokens and then YAM went to zero, boom. Now, I don't know if they're planning on making anybody whole. I don't know. I don't think so. They're coming up with YAM 2.0, but that doesn't mean that previous YAM holders are going to be compensated. All right. So we talked about Uniswap last week. Someone asked me about it, and I was able to figure out how to use it. And I was kind of like, okay, why do I need this? Because there are a lot of decentralized exchanges out there, right? We connected it to my Trust wallet, we made a swap, and I was kind of like, I can do the same thing in my Trust wallet. But the user that posted the original question pointed out in the comments that I noticed as I was going through the comments after the fact that she said, well, there are a lot of tokens out there that you can't find anywhere else. Which is good and bad, right? So yeah, there are some tokens that you may not be able to find on other exchanges, and you might be able to get in on early, but you might also buy a token that goes to zero, or you might end up purchasing a complete scam token. YAM was not a scam, but it failed due to a software bug. But there are other more unscrupulous people out there selling tokens on these unregulated decentralized exchanges. So buyer beware. All right, and then I can't really have the news without talking about Chainlink. Chainlink has been on a tear over the last few months, and pretty much this year. It's just been incredibly amazing what it's been doing. And so what is it that's so special about Chainlink, and why does everybody want it, and why does it keep going up, and all of that stuff, right? So this is a pretty good article that explains what Chainlink is, how it works, what's good about it, maybe what's bad about it. The key here, though, with Chainlink is it is an oracle, which is kind of like a data feed. It feeds data to other decentralized applications, right? So in the DeFi world, which stands for decentralized finance, you're going to have need of data, right? So whatever kind of decentralized app you've got, you're going to need some sort of price data feed, right? Current price of gold, current exchange rate of dollars, current price of certain stocks, or interest rates, whatever. That data needs to be fed into these blockchain projects. Blockchains don't really communicate with the outside world, and so they need these types of oracles that can interface with blockchain data to give them the information they need on current price fluctuations or whatever, right? And Chainlink provides these oracles. And I like to also point out that there was an article written that called Chainlink a complete fraud. And you might be aware of that, right? But this article here, NEXO Finance accused of being behind ZEUS Capital and Chainlink short. So the article was like a 27-page PDF purportedly written by a company called ZEUS Capital, LLC, which was very similar to ZEUS Capital Limited or whatever. And ZEUS Capital was like, we had nothing to do with this. But the article basically just went, it looked very professional and very convincing, and it just talked about how Chainlink was a total fraud, and it went down point by point, all the things wrong with Chainlink. And I read that, or I started to read it, and I was like, oh my God, should I, maybe I should sell all my Chainlink. And then I saw this article, which, as it turns out, it looked like it was a competitor of Chainlink trying to stir up some FUD, right? Some fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So in the crypto world, now, those of us who've been around here for a while are pretty, know about all this kind of stuff. Happened a lot in 2017, a lot of pump and dump schemes, a lot of people that were shorting a particular cryptocurrency or that were just plain mean were spreading doubt and rumors to get the prices to go back down. Either they shorted it or they just wanted to pick some up on the cheap. And so you'd see a lot of that that kind of manipulation around. So it's still here. Be aware of it. Don't believe everything you read. Look for other sources for the same information, right? Don't just read one story and convince yourself that you should buy or sell something based on one article, right? We got the whole internet out there to do our research on, right? All right, so I'd like to, before we go too far, much more, there's some more people here I'd like to greet, but I would like to point out that the Bitbox, let me put that down in the description. So if you guys are interested in that, Bitbox. And then there's this other one too that I'll put down in the description, this Engrave, which I think is also totally cool. I'll let you guys check out those links on your own down in the description. But the Bitbox, I don't know how I found it. I'm not sure if they may have contacted me. Great little program. It's a new hardware wallet. It's got a cool interface. It's got like a tap, a slide, and a hold. The hold can like, there's like a command where you like squeeze it and it'll do stuff, right? And I guess they're not buttons, they're sensors. So it's made in Switzerland, as I mentioned. So like a Swiss watch, right? So I'll do, and it's a USB-C device, pretty cool. It'll plug right into the side of your Mac. If you got a new laptop that's PC platform, I think most of the new PCs have USB-C ports as well. So that's pretty cool how it works. They gave me the multi-edition, so I'll set it up and throw some crypto on and off, and we'll have a little fun with that. And then, so that's, keep an eye out for that video coming up. And then I also contacted this company Engrave, and I stumbled upon this somehow, and I asked them, hey, I'm CryptoDad. I'd love to get my hands on this thing and do a video for you guys. And they were like, cool, we'll let you know when we got one. They're still in production. But I think it's like really got some advanced cryptography on how you create your your random private key. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so I babbled on for about half an hour on the news and stuff. So let me jump over here and let's see where one of the questions was VET. Where can you buy it? Let's go to our exchanges and just double check. I think you can get VET on, where is it? There's nothing up here. There should be something up there. Ah, there it is. Login. I knew it was up there somewhere, right? Had to be. All right, let's get ourselves logged in. All right. It's a QR or our Google Authenticator code. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. So let's see here. Let's go to Wallet. And let's go to Resources, VET. Yeah, you can buy VET and VToken Thor on Binance US, right? You can get it. I don't know about Coinbase, right? Let's go ahead and open up a Coinbase tab just in case we want to check Coinbase. You never know. Let's see here. We can do Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. I'll bet Coinbase Pro has VET, right? Let's get in here. I got to let this thing. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, we did that. And let's see. I don't think they have VET on Coinbase. VET. No, I guess not. Right, and then we can open another for Coinbase Pro. Same account, right? But it's a little more of an advanced interface. Right, you can see I'm logged into my Coinbase, so I'm able to log into this. Where can I search? Okay. Ah, here. Okay. VET. Nope. All right. So, but yeah, you can get it on Binance US, which is available in the US. I don't know about Gemini or Kraken, either of those really. But these are the ones that I usually use on a pretty regular basis. So for now, yeah, it looks like Binance US would be your best bet to buy some VET. Because you can get ADA also on Binance US. I got a link down in the description to sign up for Binance US if you're interested. You can't get ADA on Coinbase yet either. So Binance US, and you can get BNB on Binance US, which you can't get on Coinbase yet. And Link, of course. You can get Link on Coinbase. They sell Chainlink, right? So you can get Chainlink on Coinbase or Binance US. Probably a lot of places now, right? It's number 5 crypto. All right, so let me look at if there's anybody with a pressing question. I hope I didn't get anybody too upset that I've been ignoring them. Do I know if Ledger will release a new wallet soon, or if the Nano X will be the latest model for now? As far as I know, yeah. I mean, even if I knew, I'm not really supposed to say. But as like, I don't think so that I'm aware of, right? I can't, they haven't let me know about anything like that. I mean, I know that they've been working pretty hard on updating Ledger Live and adding a lot of functionality to Ledger Live, which I'll mention. I'll show you a few of the new things in Ledger Live tonight. But as far as a new device, I don't think so. I think this one is pretty, it works pretty well, and they've added a lot of, firmware updates that have improved its functionality. But it is what it is. A lot of people complain about the controls being a little cryptic because everything has to be done with these 2 buttons. But that's a function of its size. If it were any bigger, it wouldn't be what it is, right? I mean, if it were like a phone and it had a touch screen, it wouldn't be as convenient. And maybe they had a tablet size thing called the Ledger Blue, which they don't make anymore. So apparently they, I don't know, had issues with it, but they don't do it anymore. I think they just decided to focus on, it's just at its core a secure way to store private keys for cryptocurrency. That's its function. That's its main function. And yeah, I know we all want it to have bells and whistles and touches and easy ways to work around, but it's basically just a little keychain. That's all it is. And it should be small, right? It should be small enough to like carry around with you. And but they may come out with one that's slightly bigger, maybe has more storage, I don't know. I mean, it can hold about 20 or 30 different cryptocurrencies, which is enough for most people. I think their target audience is usually Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, or and ERC20 tokens. So I mean, it's got ample room for that. So. And okay, so let's go to the next question. XRP going nowhere, and I own some. Don't expect to get my money back. Yeah, I kind of lost hope in XRP myself. It never really was a decentralized cryptocurrency, right? Or a true decentralized cryptocurrency. It's controlled by one company. It has a business model, and it's blockchain based. But whether or not, and it's still number 3 market cap, right? Still, like, it's not going anywhere. But maybe it's not on its way to the moon. I don't know. Like, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't talk about coins and, what's hot and what's not so much. I try to just tell you guys how to do stuff with the coins, right? How to move them, how to set up the wallets, troubleshoot, that kind of thing. That's more my forte. So yeah, I don't want to talk too much about where a coin should or should not be. Okay, when one stakes, for instance, with Cardano, is there more risk of hacks or theft than if coins are just left in the Cardano wallet? I guess any complication above simple storage is going to have an additional risk of technical issues. I don't know about hacks in particular. If you create a Cardano wallet and then, you have a backup phrase, right? And you store a bunch of Cardano in there, and then you uninstall the wallet off of your computer and just put that recovery phrase away, that's about as secure as you can get. Now, if you've done that, there's no way to actually, you could still store Cardano in that wallet, right? If you saved the receiving addresses of that Cardano wallet. Now, it would most likely be the same, or you could, store on a piece of paper or in a text file a bunch of the receiving addresses of that wallet before you uninstall it. You could, throw Cardano in there indefinitely, and it would be really secure because it's just like going into a recovery phrase that's stored somewhere safe, right? I know that sounds kind of weird, but you can do that, right? The recovery phrase holds the cryptocurrency. I know that sounds really strange, but it does. I could take this ledger and crush it, and then all the cryptocurrency in there would be retrievable from my 24-word recovery phrase. I would just need another ledger, right? But if I crush my ledger and I, mail my recovery phrase, to Brinks or whatever, then no one can get at my cryptocurrency. No hackers, no nothing. I wouldn't have anything online anymore, right? Just that recovery phrase. But that's the crux, right? Then that recovery phrase becomes the thing that must be protected, right? You make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, make sure you don't lose it, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I would say you could also send all that Cardano into your, and we'll go ahead and launch the Daedalus wallet so you guys know what the heck I'm talking about here. You could put your Cardano in the Daedalus wallet and stake it, right? Stake it and then uninstall it and put your recovery phrase in your gun safe or whatever, and it'll remain staked, right? You don't have to be online to have your Cardano staked. Once you've delegated, it's delegated, right? Although I have heard that maybe the delegator could screw up and become undelegated, right? But that just means your rewards would stop, right? It wouldn't mean that you would lose the Cardano in your wallet. So that's a little risk. But most people would prefer to just sort of run the wallet and be able to watch their rewards come in and be able to send and receive and all that stuff. What if you want to liquidate, and all you have is the recovery phrase? It's pretty inconvenient, right? So we kind of live in the real world. I know everybody's worried about security and hackers, But if your computer is up tip-top shape, up to date with the latest operating system and staying up to date with all the latest security updates, and if you've got a firewall and you've got anti-malware and antivirus and you're a careful person, your crypto is probably going to be safe, right? Now there are people that put like all their crypto on a laptop that they only use for crypto, which might even be more secure in a sense, right? Because you don't have your crypto stored on your day-to-day computer. But if you're the kind of person that's like constantly downloading malware and spyware and bloatware and you don't know what you're doing on your computer, maybe it's a good idea to create just a standalone dedicated laptop that you only do crypto on. But I'm not that kind of guy. I'm like not downloading junk on my computer all the time. I keep my computer in pretty good working order. I keep it updated. I keep my malware updated. I keep my virus software updated. And I don't click crazy links, right? I'm pretty savvy. I'm not going to get phished or scammed by someone, They're pretty good, man. I get some emails where I look at it and I'm like, wow, somebody just used my Apple ID to buy a iPhone in Singapore. Oh my God, and then I stop and I go, wait a minute, that transaction would never have cleared on my credit card. I don't have that much credit on my credit card. How did they do that? And then I realize, hey, it's a scam, man. They're not from Apple. They just look like they're from Apple. So, I get a thing from Bank of America, oh, your account has been hacked. You better log in and fix it or, you might lose all your money. And I'm like, woo, that sounds scary. And then all of a sudden I realize I don't have a Bank of America account. What the hell, So always be on the lookout for stuff like that. All right, so here we go. We were talking about staking, all right? So all three of these wallets have Cardano, right? All three of these wallets are being staked at the moment. If we go over here to the delegation center, it's going to load them up. It's going to take it. Oh, I guess it's still syncing to the blockchain. We might have to wait until it's not that far off, right? But we'll check out when they load. You'll be able to see that all three of those wallets are being staked, right? I've delegated my Cardano to 3 different stake pools, 3 different wallets. Now I could uninstall this Daedalus wallet completely from my computer, and those wallets would still be delegated to those validators, right? The wallet does not need to be running to earn rewards. All you have to do is, the key is when you make that decision and you click delegate and you say okay and you put in your password, that's the moment that you've delegated it. And then you could, take a bazooka and blow up the computer and the Cardano will still be staked, right? And then your recovery phrase is in a safe place. Maybe 20 years from now, you go install the latest version of the Daedalus wallet. You use that recovery phrase to restore all your Cardano, and you're back in business, right? Theoretically, right? Things change over time, though, so don't leave your recovery phrases just laying there forever. But they are industry standard recovery phrases, right? They're 12-word, 24-word. Those are BIP39 industry standard recovery phrases. So it's pretty unlikely that the Daedalus is going to come out with a new recovery phrase scheme, right? They might, but they'll probably still support the legacy recovery phrases. So, All right, so we'll let this guy do whatever it's doing forever, right? Your screen is dark, cannot see me. You can't see me? Are you kidding me? Your screen at fault? I can see me. Hope you are right. Burr goes the money printer. Glenford, hello. Dave D. Glenford, Hudson, not 100% sure how Rex has talked about. Probably has a video about it. Oh, Uniswap. Well, no, I haven't done a video on Uniswap. We were talking a little bit about it earlier. A lot of people are asking me about Uniswap. I mean, I don't get it. It's just a decentralized exchange. That's all it is. I don't know what the big deal is, but everybody's freaking out about Uniswap. You know, it seems to me to work better in Chrome. And interestingly, you can use Uniswap in Chrome with, whoops, goes here, in your MetaMask, right? Yeah, so I got MetaMask running here. And then if I go to launch app, I can use, oh, it just used MetaMask because that was the last one I had. Let's see if I can make it stop. Please stop. Let's see, Coinbase wallet. Okay, yeah. All right, so, but it's still connected to MetaMask, right? But basically, when you pop up that connect to wallet thing, it MetaMask is one of the choices, right? Like over here. Like if we do this, and then we say connect wallet, right? MetaMask is one of our choices, right? So if you've got MetaMask installed in your browser as an extension, and it's, you know, an active ERC20 Ethereum wallet, you can swap cryptocurrencies, right? It only works with ERC20 tokens, though. So, you know. But anyway, I guess there are tokens out there that you can only get on Uniswap, right? So anyway, I don't know. People just keep asking me about this. That's it, right? Connect wallet, choose whatever wallet you want to connect to, and go, right? So, you know, you saw me do MetaMask over here, right? We've got it connected to our MetaMask. So there's a balance of some Ethereum in there. And I could find another token that I wanted. Let's see if they have any YAM token, right? Yeah. All right, you can buy some Chainlink, right? You can buy some KNC. Matic, right? You can get a lot of things on here, right? A lot of ones that you may not be able to find on Coinbase, right? I don't know about any of these, right? Apparently you can't get YAM anymore, right? You can buy Tether, USDC. That's pretty cool. They don't have that US. They have this one. It's not the same thing. All right, so, okay. So I want to buy some. How much do I want to buy? I don't know. One? I don't know. 15? Right. Right. So, yeah. I mean, it's just you swap tokens with for one for the other, right? It's been around for a while, guys. Decentralized cryptocurrency, you know, exchanges based on the Ethereum smart contracts. Been around since like 2017. So I don't really know what all the hoopla is about Uniswap. Okay. I'm so jaded, right? I'm so jaded. Shame on me. Okay. XRP, blah, blah. Sorry. So sad not doing anything. They just used the coin to raise money for Ripple, the company, and now we're kind of left with empty pockets. Well, that's pretty harsh, but maybe true. I can't argue with you on that one. Uniswap is epic except for high fees now. Okay. Some people like it. YAM was a governance token that had the rebase property of ample, so whoever bought YAM was a moron and should have known that YAM was going to... yeah, it was a stable coin, right? Yeah, so like, were you expecting it to go to $2 by any chance? Maybe? Link is number one, yeah. Curious, Crypto Curious from Jacksonville. YAM is a scam. I don't know if it was a scam. I think it was just, like they said, it's a governance token. You were able to mint it with, if you put up collateral, and then conceivably you could take that YAM and go out and use it to buy something else. And then if that went up, then you could repay your loan and get your collateral back if in a perfect world, right? But if your collateral token went down in value, then you got liquidated. It's the same with all of these DeFi things. But the DeFi platforms are the big thing now with cryptocurrency. There's lending, there's borrowing, there's all kinds of decentralized financial services that are coming to fruition in the DeFi world. And that's the next big, killer app, I guess. Always start by sending small amounts whenever you transfer cryptocurrency from a new wallet, right? Double check everything when it comes to your crypto. That's great. Uniswap doesn't have all the tokens on the front page. You have to paste the address in yourself. Ah, yes, I heard that too. That you, if you like, you're looking for a particular token, like and you know its contract number, you could paste it in. I don't have the. Let's see if I can. Well, you can search for it, right? Like BAT, right? So you could search for BAT, right? But whatever token you're looking for, BAT is a good example because it's pretty popular. I knew I'd find it if I looked for it. I could take this contract number, right, and copy it into my clipboard and then go back over to the Uniswap thing. And I guess, I don't know, paste it in here, right? Right? And boom, finds it. Right? So, but it may find one that was not in the list, right? By pasting in the contract address. So I guess that's another feature of Uniswap, right? Someone gives you a hot tip, you know, hey, there's a new token out there that's gonna explode next week, right? So get it while you can, and then you go over and they give you the contract address, or you search for it, right? You might search for it here, find it on Etherscan, whatever it is, right? And then you take the contract address and you can paste it in to Uniswap and find that token. But the question is the liquidity going to be there if you need to make that, right? I don't know. Let's see, 0.02 Ethereum, right? And how much can I buy here? I don't know. Why can't I just do? I don't know. 2 estimated. I say, obviously I don't know how to use this very well. Whatever. Somehow you're supposed to be able to get how much, whatever. Ah, there it goes. All right. So yeah, you say how much you're willing to give, and you choose the cryptocurrency that you want, and it will autofill how much you'll get, right? If you swap that much Ethereum. And I guess if you like you've got that 0.02 and you instead just paste in an address, then you're going to get that token that you're looking for, right? It may not be listed in there. Also been around for a while. I can't stop, can I? You provide a great service, a great skill in crypto shortage and other related topics. Helps us all so much. Do you do private consulting, and have you an email or a phone? I will. I'll put my email address in here. I get a lot of emails from people that are looking for partnership of some kind or help of some kind, and I have been known to help people. But if you send me an email that says, please help me, sir, I probably won't respond to it, right? You need to like lay out your issue, what it is, right? The whole, I need help, sir. I'm just, I love to help people, but I need a rationally well thought out, formulated question. I had a guy last weekend, I guess, maybe on Sunday. He was like from India, and he gave me a question. I'm not saying everybody has to do it like this, right? But he gave me a question, and it was a very well worded question explaining exactly what he was trying to do and what was happening and the error message that he was getting. And then after that, he gave me a list of all of the things that he had already tried, which I thought was pretty cool. And I replied to him, I talked to him and stuff. So, and it just depends, right? If you like, a lot of times people will send me an email and the question may seem difficult to them, and I know the answer right off the bat, and it's like a very clear-cut answer, and I can just reply, sitting, on my porch with my phone, just reply. Other times I might have to do a little research, or we might have to go back and forth a little bit. Or you lay out your case for me, and it's, it seems like, you're a pretty decent person and you just need a little help with one particular task sometimes. Because I'm just trying to move this from here to here, and I might need to, we might need to connect like Zoom or whatever like that. That's a possibility, but I can't promise you. But like I said, please help me, sir. you know, or hey, what's the next big coin? I'm not gonna click the Etherscan link. Okay, yeah, JSlap is get the contract from CoinGecko. Click the Etherscan link so you get the right contract for the coin you want. Very good. I don't know why YouTube blocked that. Let me show that message. JSlap put that up. Yeah, you don't want a fake address, man. Yeah, there's no safety controls on this Uniswap thing, right? All right, so why don't we do a, let's do a withdrawal of some ADA from Binance US, right? There's a little bit, there's some ADA in here, and let's withdraw it, okay? So a lot of people, and we'll do link. I want to do link because, let me see, let me see if I can. I want to raise it. I want to try to get a little. Oh, US. Oh, okay. So there's $8 in here. Maybe I can get some link with some $8, right? So I'm just gonna buy some link at market with my US dollar and try to buy it all, which is not going to give me much. But oops, nope, didn't give me that. Let's try 0.40. No, I don't think it's going to do it. I don't think I have enough money in there for a bunch of link. We'll figure something out. We'll buy some link somewhere else and we'll transfer it. But for now, let's just focus on that ADA, right? You'll notice that there was some ADA in there, right? So let's go over to the wallet. And so we bought some ADA, right? And somehow, you know, you can trade for ADA. So you can trade for it if you've got Bitcoin in your account, or if you've got US dollar in your account, or if you've got Tether in your account. That's how you trade, right? And you just click on the trade, and whatever asset that you've got in your account that's available, then you can purchase another cryptocurrency. Right? That's how exchanges work. Now this ADA, I bought it a couple of days ago, and I was going to use it for a video. So I'm not going to take it all out. I'm going to leave some in because I want to do that video later. But so let's just do a little test. Looks like, okay, I've got this ADA. I'm all happy about it. But what am I going to do with it if I want to just long-term hold the ADA or maybe stake it, right? I don't know if you can stake it in Binance US. They might have a way to do that. I'm not, haven't poked around on that. Some exchanges might allow you to earn interest on certain cryptocurrencies like ADA, right? But let's just say we want to put it in our own wallet. Let's go over to our Daedalus wallet and see how things are going here. Oh, okay, there's the stake pool. There's our delegations. Okay, there's the delegation. Now you can see here, okay, I've got 3 wallets. I got main, storage, and staking, which I know that's a little confusing. I just named it staking. And it also is staking. They're all staking. All 3 wallets are staking from their balances. And you don't have to create 3 wallets. You can just create 1 wallet. And then when you hit add wallet and you hit create, you can create a new wallet. I'm not sure what's going on with the IM who was saying that he only has the restore and no create. You know what? If you're still here, you might check your hard drive and make sure it's not almost full. Perhaps you're out of room on your hard drive, and so it's the create functionality is not there. I don't know if that's the case, but if your hard drive is almost full, there's all kinds of stuff that could happen. So it might be an older computer. You might need to upgrade your memory or your hard drive or whatever. Anyway, where were we, right? We got 3 different wallets here, and all 3 of them are staking, right? We can go down here and we can check in the delegation center. Now you'll notice here that storage still says undelegated, right? But it also has a stake pool, right? A validator. So what that means is I've initiated the delegation, but it hasn't kicked in yet. So it's at Epic 212. And right now they're only on Epic 211. So what they're telling me is when we hit Epic 212, then it'll actually be delegated, right? These are already earning rewards, right? I staked those like when the wallet first came out, right? So they're earning, and let's check rewards. I didn't see any rewards yet, so I don't know. I would think that they would tally how much rewards I've earned so far, but maybe they haven't been paid out yet, right? But the cool thing about the Daedalus wallet when we're staking is that we are still able to withdraw at any time, right? I can withdraw from a wallet that's currently being staked. My rewards will go down. But you know, there are other wallets like Cosmos. If you've got it delegated and you decide you want to undelegate, you have to wait 21 days before you have access to the principal, right? And that's like infuriating. You just every day you look at your, 10 more days before you can withdraw. I'm like, that's silly, right? So the way the staking works in the Daedalus is I can withdraw anytime, which is cool, right? But let's go ahead and do that withdraw to the wallet first. Let's put it in main, right? Well, let's just put it in main. All right, so here I am in the main wallet. Now, before I send any crypto in here, I'm going to need to get a receiving address. So I'm going to click receive up here. Now, these are all the receiving addresses that are possible. I don't know why those are dim. That's kind of interesting. Hadn't noticed that before. Maybe they're ones I've already used. I don't know. Oh, it says show used. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay. So I guess there are some that are used up. I don't know if there's like a finite amount of receiving addresses. I'm assuming maybe if you use them all up, you can just reuse them. Right? It's not going to kill you, right? I can go down here to the dim one and still copy it into my clipboard, right? So I can still use it, but maybe not as private, right? That all the transactions of that address would show up on the blockchain. But anyway, let's do the one on the top, right? Copy the address into our clipboard, right? Now we'll go back over here to our cryptocurrency exchange, and we're going to do withdraw from the exchange. All we need is the ADA address, right? We don't need like a memo or anything crazy like that. And how much do we want to withdraw? Let's just withdraw 100, right? Let's not get crazy tonight. They're going to charge me 1, so why don't we withdraw 101, right? That way I'll get an even 100 in my wallet. We'll hit submit. I need my Google Authenticator, two-factor authentication for Binance US, 782, whoops, happened there, 782-900, and off it goes. Oh no, I got to do this email thing. Let's see here. Right, so we're going to confirm that withdrawal. There. So I just had to go to the email they sent me and click the link to confirm my ownership of that account, right? That's a way that they can verify that it's me, right? Because I control that email address rather than someone that just somehow hacked into the account. So that's a security feature. All right, so that worked. We can go to withdrawal history, and then we should be able to see there's deposit. We want withdrawal, and we want crypto, right? Crypto withdrawals. There we go. There's 100 ADA processing out, right, to that address. So there you go. That's a withdrawal. So we're moving that, and notice there that also we sort of did what David mentioned. We just did a small amount, right? If I had never withdrawn to that wallet before, it would have been a good idea to maybe do a small amount first just to make sure it's going to work, right? Because if it fails, right, if something happens, better it be just a small amount than, your life savings, all right? There are ways you can make mistakes with crypto, usually with ERC20 tokens, because a lot of coins that have their own blockchain still use that address format. So if you try to send a certain type of token like VET to an ERC20 address, it'll work. All right, so that'll be coming in shortly, won't it? You can go back over here. We should see some come into this wallet shortly. I would like to talk a little bit about some of the new features with Ledger. I noticed these earlier. Like up here, they've got this discrete mode. Now, it may have been around for a long time. Let's say I'm in portfolio, right? And then dad comes by, you know, I don't want dad to see how much money I got, you know. He'll go, son, why haven't you invested that in the stock market yet? Right? So I have this discrete mode. I think that's new. I don't know. I just noticed it today. And then you've got this help section up here, which I don't know that they had that earlier too. So that's pretty cool. Right? And if we go into our accounts and then go to, let's say we'll go into this one, right? If I don't want to see a particular token, let's say, okay, I don't want to see this Tether. Notice it doesn't give me the dollar value in Tether, but that's like, it's 8, right? Let's just say I don't want to see Tether anymore. I can just click and choose hide token, and then it doesn't show up anymore. Or does it? Go away. Maybe it won't go away. Let's see. That's kind of weird. Oh, maybe I need to do a sync. Might make it go away. Go away. All right. All right, let's try again. Let's try hide token OX. Is that going to work? Well, if we go over here to the settings and we go to accounts, I did manage to hide kick token, right? And it's still hidden. I don't know why those new ones aren't allowing me to. Maybe that's a bug. I don't know. Maybe it takes it a few minutes. I don't know. But anyway, that's a good way. See, now it's stuck. It always does this. That's a shame. Let's quit it and start it again. It's just a piece of software, right? When you quit and start again, you're in no danger of losing your cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency is stored on your device. Private keys are safe and sound on your device. Nothing you can do in Ledger Live is going to make your crypto disappear. Just thought I'd throw that out there. All right. Okay, those coins are still there. What happened there? Oh, it's a different one. Oh, and look, it's not showing me dollar values anymore. All right, see? They're still, dollar values are not showing. All right, so I wanted to like show off Ledger Live and how cool it was, and it's glitching on me. It's not giving me dollar values. It does that sometimes, occasionally. Yep. Maybe there's a lot of network congestion right now, so... Okay, all right. There was something else I wanted to talk about, though. Now let's look here and see if we got it. Okay, there we go. We got our $100, our 100 ADA from our exchange, right? We withdrew from the exchange to this wallet, and there it is, right? Now, also about the staking, it goes right into the staking balance of main, right? And if we remember correctly, main is already delegated, right? So now it's 26.98. It was 25.98 before. So any deposits in the wallet automatically get part of the staking balance. Now, I don't know if the delegator, I'm assuming the validator that you're being staked with might not include the extra rewards right away for that additional 10, right? I mean, I'm sure the algorithm has to be pretty complicated, but it does get thrown into the delegation pool, right? Whether you see rewards for that extra right away, probably not, right? It might take a while for those to kick in, maybe 2 epochs, right? But at least they go automatically into your stake balance. That's pretty cool. So Scott is here. That's wonderful. Scott, congratulations on DigiByte. DigiByte is going strong. Let's look over at Trust Wallet. Where are we here? What happened? That's weird. I thought I had it already open, but I guess not. That's okay. It's open now. Let's go into Trust. Right? DigiByte. Right? I had some DigiByte. I still have some DigiByte in here, and it's just exploded. I mean, it was less than a penny a month or two ago, right? Now it's 3 cents. So Scott must be buying pineapples like crazy over there. I'm wondering, Scott, do you still like pineapples? Oh, that's a spam right there. Boom. Whenever they start talking about Bitcoin trending and all that stuff, they're just spamming me. Boom. Remove. But you know what? Removing them doesn't do much good. It's better to go into my settings and do hide user from channel, but even that doesn't help, right? If I hide that particular user, they'll just come up. They'll just create a new user. Uh, it's crazy, all these spams. All right, so here we are. We're in the Trust Wallet, which is a phone-based wallet where you can store cryptocurrency, and the private key is stored on your device, right? Your phone. You also have a recovery phrase. When you set up the Trust Wallet, you get a recovery phrase. Trust Wallet is a great, versatile, easy to use, supports multiple cryptocurrencies, and you control the private key, right? And you can even swap tokens in, and not just ERC20 tokens, right? You can swap Binance-based tokens. So, like, you can say, okay, I have BNB, and I want, these are all BEP2 tokens, right? I want to buy some NOW token. That's pretty cool, right? I can swap right there. Right, as it stands, I've got some NOW token, right? I could use that to buy BNB. Now, I don't know that I can swap it for another. No, it has to be from BNB coin to the other crypto, or the opposite, right? You can't just swap one Binance coin for another, or Binance token for another. But indirectly you could, right? So if I wanted, let's say, I got to get out of all this. Let's go back up here. Let's say I wanted a BNB token that I don't have, and I do have now, right? I could buy now for BNB, and then I could take that BNB and buy the other token. What these was, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, kind of getting lost in what I'm doing. But it's a great wallet. You can swap tokens. It's a decentralized exchange where I don't think you can do the Tron tokens, but you can store Tron tokens in here, right? You can see there's a little bit of Tron in here, and then you can even store Tron tokens. This token Wink up here, that's a TRC20 token. So you can store Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Binance Coin, Tron, Stellar. You can, store ERC20 tokens, BEP2 tokens, TRC20 tokens. Great wallet, can do a lot of stuff with it, and you can swap other cryptocurrencies. I find this much cooler than Uniswap. But maybe Uniswap has that feature where you can throw in a contract address and grab a token that maybe you couldn't get in Trust Wallet, perhaps, right? All right, so let's see. Any burning questions out there? Machiavelli, what are your thoughts on this network? Coin out 2 days ago, first max supply has been burned. It was a liquidity. Where is it? That's kind of a spam question if you ask me that. Okay. Yeah, I don't really, Scott, you used a cuss word and YouTube flagged you, but I'm going to show it anyway. Shithole. Liberal shitholes. Even pennies and dimes, lol. Mr. David, I don't have any link yet. Okay, so let's talk about link. I think that's what I wanted to do earlier. Everyone's asking me about link. And they're like, how do I put link on my ledger? It's really easy to put link on your ledger. And did they? Yes, though the portfolio came back. It's very, very simple to put link in your ledger wallet because link is an ERC20 token. So all you have to do is go into your Ethereum wallet and just transfer some link into it. That's all you got to do, really. You don't even have to have any link in there to start with. You just take the ERC20 or the Ethereum address of this Ethereum wallet and transfer some link to it using that address, and boom, you're done. There's link in there. So it's very simple to put link. So why don't we, let's see, let's buy, I think we did some last week, right? But let's do it one more time. Let's do it on crypto.com. I want to do some crypto.com trading today. Let's take a look here. Let's just say we want to buy some Link. Just when I thought that Bitcoin was going to break 12. It said 940 and now it's back to 876. It's been so frustrating this last week. It just won't break 12. I don't know why. But everything else is going up around it, so I'm not going to bemoan it too much, right? So Chainlink is on a tear today, as usual, right? So how do we get our hands on some Link? Well, all we have to do is go up here to trade and buy, and then find Link here. Where is it? There it is, Chainlink, right? Now I can buy it with my credit card. I can buy it from my crypto wallet if I have some other. I've got some crypto.com coin in there that I can use to buy Link. If I had some money in the fiat wallet, I could use that to buy Link, right? That'd be an easy way to buy the Link. Let's do the crypto wallet, right? You've seen me do the ATM or the debit card. It's real easy. Just click buy Link and it charges your card. And they're waiving fees, right? No, $3.50 fee waive. Let's try the crypto wallet method, right? Well, I've got 297 CRO in the wallet. You can see that down below there. So let's do 290 and see if that works. Or, nah. It gets a little difficult, right? Let's see. One Link? That's 114. Two Link? 288. 2.5? Too much. Holy. Oh, that's 25. 2.5. Will it let me do that? I guess it won't. I'm trying to hit the little decimal. It won't let me do it. All right, so let's just live. We'll just live with 2 Link, right? It looks like I have to buy at least 3. That kind of sucks. You know what? I forgot about Link. Link, they won't even let me withdraw it unless I have 8, which kind of sucks. I don't know if I want to buy that much tonight. I'm not going to go there. Let's just do it on Coinbase, right? Because Coinbase, I can buy a small amount and then withdraw it, right? All right, so let's go over to Coinbase. Oh, and I'll do the whole crypto Coinbase Pro thing. So I'll show you how to do that. That'll be a good exercise. Let's do trade. I need to log back in. Let's see here. Okay, 466. All right. Now, it would be cheaper if I were to just move some money in here first, right? And but I'm just going to show you the easy way. So we hit trade. Now, instead of Bitcoin, which is the default, we want to choose Link. Right? There it is, Chainlink. And I'm going to use my debit card because it happens, I get the Link right away. I don't have to wait 3 or 4 days for it to clear. Right? It would show that I bought the Link, but it wouldn't let me withdraw it if I used my bank. Right? So let's buy 20. I think it will let me do that, right? It'll let me buy $20 worth of Link. Right? Yeah, why not? Right? We're not, I'm just showing you the mechanics, right? So we'll hit buy now, and they're going to charge me $1.49. So, you know, it's worth it to them. It's like another $1.50 they just made. They don't mind selling me a small amount. All right, so I bought some Link. That's cool. Now, what about withdrawing the Link to my own wallet? I don't think they charge you to withdraw a Link. So if I go to send and choose send all, and I put in an ERC20 address, why I say this? Ethereum address. Let's put it in this wallet. Like I said, we can use the Link address. that ends in 2F62. Put that in our clipboard. But it's the same address as the Ethereum wallet, right? The Ethereum wallet has the exact same address, right? So even if there were no link in here at all, I could just use the Ethereum address of the Ethereum wallet and put that in here, right? I could send it to my Ethereum wallet. And the Ethereum wallet would know, hey, that's Link, right? Let's hit send. What did I do? Did I... Okay. I thought I had send all in there. What did I do? Oh my gosh. Come on. What happened? I thought it was working. Oh. Okay. Bought Chainlink. Did I move it already? What have I done? All right. It says I have link balance, right? All right. Send all. No, it's not letting me do it. Why? Why? Is it not enough? Okay. What was wrong with send all? Okay, there it is, 1840. Don't know what happened there. All right, there's the address. It's in there. We'll hit send. Now, I was going to show you how to move it to Coinbase Pro, but I'm not getting charged for it by withdrawing it directly from Coinbase proper, right? A lot of tokens you do get a little, I think you get a withdrawal fee. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Coinbase doesn't do it either. Maybe they just hit you with that merchant charge when you buy it. But I don't know, right? So let's hit send now and put in our two-factor for Coinbase and hit confirm. I know it's like a excruciatingly small amount, but it's a good exercise. Boom, it's in progress. Now, I can also refresh and see that it's pending, right? Now, this is where people get freaked out. Where's my coin? It's gone. It's not there. I don't see it. Where is it? And you can go, as long as you see it pending, and, you know, with this outgoing little icon, you can click here and even look at the address, right? And just eyeball it with your Ethereum address and confirm, okay, it's on its way. It'll get there, right? It's going to take it a little while, but it's okay because it's still pending, right? So I know we all get impatient. So, but then we'll just go down over here and let's see. We can just hit synchronize if I don't screw this thing up again doing that. And I should see some come in pretty soon. Why not just buy Link on Pro and save on fees? Yes, I agree. The only thing about that is you need the money in there before you can buy it. So you have to have done a little bit of prep work, right? You needed to like wire some money into your account so that you have some money in there. Now I don't know, yeah, because if you're in Coinbase Pro, you need some money in there to buy, right? So if I want to trade, let's say we want to go to Link US dollar, right? LINK, right? I need some dollars in there first, right? So, oh, why is it not letting me in? Log in. It should realize that I'm logged into Coinbase. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. Link. But yes, it's a very good suggestion. I should have done it here because they don't charge me any merchant fees, but I need the money in there first, right? So you have to plan ahead a little bit, right? You got to wire some money in there so you've got some money in there. But yeah, much cheaper way to buy cryptocurrencies is with Coinbase Pro. Good point. Thanks, Dave. Coinbase will sometimes charge a fee, but if you transfer it to Pro for free, the transfer out for Pro is free. Go figure. Yeah. I kind of wanted to show you guys that, and then I got lazy. So in your Coinbase Pro, you can do a deposit, and you can deposit whatever, right? Like say I want to deposit some BTC. You can deposit straight from your Coinbase account. So if you had some BTC in your Coinbase account, you could move it directly into your Coinbase Pro account and then withdraw for free. I was gonna demo that, and then I realized that Link wasn't gonna charge me anything for the withdrawal, so I just directly withdrew it from Coinbase. But yes, definitely cheaper to transfer your assets into Coinbase Pro before you withdraw. Definitely. And if you're, if you want to trade and you've got some money that you want to use for trading, transfer it into Coinbase Pro, right? You can deposit US dollars with a wire transfer. So like when I do the bank account, it's going to take 3 to 5 days for it to clear. When I do the wire, usually 1 business day. That's not bad. I don't think there's a minimum on a wire transfer, but your bank might charge you something. Oh, they charge you. Oh, well, they're going to charge you $10 for the wire transfer, but you could easily make up for that with a bunch of purchases of different cryptocurrencies, right? That you wouldn't get dinged with over on Coinbase. LTZ Perosi is here again. Thank you. Good to have you. Click complete and go back. Click complete. Did I miss complete? No, it said it was pending. Right, it's done. Oh, I didn't do complete the first time. Okay, that's what I did. I don't know what the heck I was doing. I was talking too much. Still says pending, right? But a lot of times it'll still say pending, but it shows up here, right? So it's already showing up in the wallet, even though it still says it's pending in Coinbase, right? So it has arrived in my wallet, right? So that's, I don't know if all of you here realize that, but I get a lot of questions in my comments, how do I store Link on my ledger? And that's it, really. It's an ERC20 token, so it can be stored in an Ethereum wallet. And Ledger supports Ethereum and ERC20 tokens. It didn't used to. It used to only support Ethereum, and then ERC20 tokens were basically invisible to Ledger Live. But now it supports ERC20 tokens, which is cool. I like that. Thanks for coming, LTC, Dave D. Always a pleasure to have you here. Always a good planner. I like that. Convert any coin to Link. I think you can, now as long as we're talking about token swap services, this is the granddaddy of them as far as I'm concerned, which I really like CoinSwap Pro, if I can find it. There it is. CoinSwitch. I always call it CoinSwap. It's CoinSwitch Pro. So if I want Link, right, there I did some Tether for BNB, but let's say I want Tether for Link. I could probably do that. Right, so I could swap Tether for Link, right? I just need to give them my Link address. And I could do just about anything, right? BTC for Link, right? So CoinSwitch Pro is a great way. Oop, that's too much. 100 Bitcoin. No, 1 Bitcoin. Could probably let me do that. All right. So, wow, that's pretty cool. $11,000 worth of Link. Oh man, I don't know if I have the guts for that one. Whew. That would be very hair-raising. But it would work, right? You would say, okay, well, here's my Link address, right? That's the Link address. And then when you hit exchange, right, it's like, okay, send me that 1 Bitcoin right now, right? Send it over. Send me 1 Bitcoin. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know. My hands would be shaking. I'm like, no, I don't think I can do that. But you could, right? So it's just waiting for a Bitcoin. If I send 1 Bitcoin, it will send me that Link back, right? That's 611 Link. That might not be a bad deal, right? It's funny, you get to a point where you're like, well, damn, Link is like on an all-time high right now. So will it keep going up, or is it like overbought? Or if I buy Link now, will it go down? It's like we're in uncharted territory, right? So you just gotta, takes a lot of guts to be in this crypto market. But we could do that if we wanted to, right? Not sure about the convert button in Coinbase. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either. Let's convert. Dismiss. Oh, we talked about recurring purchases earlier. Cost, what do they call it? Cost basis averaging or whatever. Average cost basis. I don't know. You buy it on a regular basis, so it's sort of over time, it sort of negates some of the volatility, right? So you can set up a recurring purchase in Coinbase. You can set up a recurring purchase in Crypto.com. I don't know about Binance US, probably, right? So all pretty good strategies if you just want to buy and hold crypto. You might, if it were me, and I bought like $50 every month or whatever, I would probably move it to my own wallet every month too. Just the way I am, right? I like to keep my crypto in my own wallet. It feels better in my own wallet. I don't know why, it just does, right? All right, so we're storing Link in an ERC20 based wallet. We'll store our Cardano in the Daedalus wallet, which I think is a good, and like, you know, it is a desktop based wallet. The private key is held on your computer. So you want to make sure that your computer is in tip-top shape. Latest version of the OS, all the security updates, good firewall, good antivirus, good malware. Don't put a lot of junk on your computer. Don't, you know, download free games and stuff. And just like, you can download free games. Just make sure you, decline all of that bloatware that they want to add on when you every time you download some free utility or, you know, some if anything pops up on your screen that says, hey, you should download this new program to troubleshoot your computer, it's probably some kind of scam. And they make it look like a Windows button, right? At least they did back in the day. And then you'll download something for free, and it is free and it will work, sort of. But then there's a bunch of like tag-along software that gets installed when you install it, right? You have to, if you want whatever it is you're downloading, you need to say decline, 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 decline on all that other junk they want you to download and install along with it, right? So don't do that kind of stuff on your computer if you're a serious crypto person, right? Pardon me. Keep your computer clean of that kind of stuff, right? Be smart. Just download the stuff you need and stuff that's, you know is legit, right? Cost average, thank you. If there are transfers fees, I don't move it every week to Ledger. Too many fees. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, pretty good. Thanks for pointing that out, Dave. Yeah, you might want to, you know, if you're going to be incurring transfer fees, you might want to just hold off on moving it every week, right, or every month. Maybe wait a few months, because Coinbase is perfectly legitimate cryptocurrency exchange. It's not going anywhere. Your assets are going to be safe on there. So like if you buy a huge amount that you want to put in storage, I would say move it. But on that dollar cost recurring buy thing, you might want to just let it accumulate before you withdraw it. Save money on fees. Good point, Dave. Boy, Dave, he's sharp, man. He's, you know, I fly by the seat of my pants and Dave's here to keep me in check. I don't worry about fees. You know what? It's funny, you know, I try to, you know, keep this Zen attitude because I've been at this for so long that the thing is like, okay, like for instance, you sell a cryptocurrency, right? For you cash out or whatever, right? And then the next day it goes up, right? I used to just like beat myself up over that. I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have sold it. I should have held it for. I've learned to just let that stuff go, man. Okay, or I'm about to buy a crypto and I don't, and then the next day it goes up. Right, and then I was like, "Oh, I should have bought it. I should have bought it." And I'm like, I'm not gonna like let that stuff get to me anymore. And I think we've talked about this before. You know, okay, let's say I bought 100 Chainlink in March, right, and it cost me $1.50, right? how much money would I have made on Chainlink by now? Was that $1.50 really gonna break the bank? Or should I really be worried about that $1.50 merchant charge when I bought that 100 link? It probably would have been a little higher, maybe. I don't know. But that's I try to don't sweat the small stuff and don't beat yourself up over your decisions, right? We're all human. We all make good decisions, we all make bad decisions. But try not to regret the past too much, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right? Even if you lost a bunch, I've lost crypto, a lot, hundreds of dollars worth of crypto over the years, right? And yeah, you get all, it's like, oh man, I just, I lost like $150 worth of BNB token last month, within the last month, because I mistyped the memo field, right? But I'm not gonna let myself get beat up over that, right? Just like try to take it easy and not get too wrapped up in the dollars and cents of it all, right? Think of it as good karma in, bad karma out as much as possible, right? In the long run, it's not going to, make or break you. So, because mistakes can be made in crypto, but you can't let them define you, right? That's the way I see it. It's a good lesson in patience and tolerance and forgiveness when you're dealing with cryptocurrency. I've learned to sort of not think of it as money so much, right? Because we all think about money all the time, right? How much money do I have? Wish I had more money. I wish I could afford that. If I want to go here, oh, but that's going to cost too much money. It's like your whole life is just wrapped up in money. Just try not to let it control your life, right? That's the way I see it. Anyway, some words of wisdom from the sage on the mountain, right? Hi, John from UK here. I'm wondering if you mine with that machine or your graphics cards. Thank you for the info, CD. JEH, thank you for that question. I had some other people ask me about mining. If you look in my YouTube channel or you Google my name with like some mining, I have done some mining videos in the past on how you mine particular. I think I did one on mining DigiByte, mining Vera. I forget the name of Vericoin, a couple of them. And here's my take on mining, right? It might be profitable. First of all, you can't mine Bitcoin profitably unless you buy a bunch of expensive rig. Like Bitcoin mining is out. Anybody that tells you you can make money mining Bitcoin is trying to scam you. Ethereum mining is kind of on its way out, right? Oops, Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Stop. Maybe you could mine Ethereum with a graphics card, right? But here's the thing, right? If you want to do it profitably, you need to run out and buy yourself a really nice graphic card, or 3 or 4 or whatever, and stick them in a rig and turn it on and configure it and point it to a mining pool and mine away. And you're gonna have this. You're gonna get freaked out. You're gonna be obsessed with it. You're like, you don't want to turn it off, right? Because it's earning money, so I got to leave it on. So here you got this honking machine in your house that you have to leave on 24/7, always humming away down there, and it's irritating, right? And what is it earning you? Maybe $10 worth of crypto a month or $20 worth of crypto a month. You just ran out and spent like, $1,500 on the graphic card. So it's going to take you 6 to 18 months just to break even. And your electricity bill is going to go up. So do you really want to, maybe it's better just to buy crypto on a regular basis and watch the price accumulate over time, right? It's a good investment in your future. A lot easier than mining crypto on your machine, right? I'm not bashing mining. I'm trying not to. But it's complicated too. It's technically challenging. It's not for the faint of heart, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme, right? It's not like, hey, I can just turn on my computer and mine DigiByte and I'm going to be rich. You know, it's not how it works, right? It's like it'll happen over time, and it'll just be like you bought, you know, instead of spending $1,500 and all this time and effort to mine it, just buy $1,500 worth of DigiByte. If you'd have done that 2 months ago, you'd have like tripled your money already. Why spend time mining when you can just buy a coin when it's low and let it accumulate over time? I might be crazy, but that's my view of mining. I don't mine anymore. It's too complicated, it's too time consuming, and you're all caught up in this miner, and it's always down there humming like a vacuum cleaner. It's just not for me. It's passive income, yes, but there are lots of other ways to get passive income now, right? You can stake your coin. Why not just buy a bunch of Cardano and stake it? Probably give you a better return than, you know, all that mining, you know, that you had to do. That's my view of mining. Sorry if that disappoints you. Chainlink is killing now. Yay. Had an opportunity to buy at 6. Don't beat yourself up over that. Like I said, what can you say? Okay, so, all right. Good example. All right. Yeah, I'm going to buy some Chainlink, right? Last month, I'm going to buy some Chainlink. I'll buy some Chainlink. I'll sell some of one coin and buy some Chainlink, right? And then I'm like, man, that's cool. Chainlink went up. Should have bought more. Like, don't go there, right? Just let it go. Be happy for what you got. Don't get all caught up in what you could or couldn't have done, right? So it's like you're not happy. Even if you make money, you didn't make enough. If you lost money, you know, you're mad too. So learn to like hover above all of that, right? The best you can. It's good mind training, right? And learn to be, you know, weather those storms with calmness and dignity, right? And don't regret your past, right? I sound like I'm teaching a meditation class there. Okay, CryptoDad. I'm writing from Panama. I have BNB and Binance, and I want to transfer to Trust. I already transferred other cryptos, but not BNB. It says wrong direction. What am I doing wrong? Wrong direction? What are you talking about? All right. I'll do this last one, guys. All right. So there's no wrong direction. I don't get it. All right. So let's see. Binance, right? We're talking about Binance. Well, we could do Binance US, pretty much the same thing. Is there any BNB in here? I don't know if it's enough BNB to withdraw. Well, let me see if I can buy some more. Probably won't let me. I think it has to be at least $10. Nah, it has to be more than $10, right? Anyway, I should be able to withdraw this. All right, so let's go over to the wallet. Now, Trust Wallet. All right, let's take a look. Here's Trust Wallet. All right, I want to put some BNB in here. Where's the BNB? All right, I don't see it. Oh, here it is, Binance. Now, if it were not in here, I could just tap up here and just search for BNB and like turn it on or off, right? I could turn it on or off, right? But it's there now, right? So I have a BNB, empty BNB wallet here. So I need to receive, right? I want to withdraw it from my Binance account. So I'll tap receive. There's the address. I want to send my BNB coin in my Binance account to this address. Well, it's on my phone. Well, I could just swipe, I just go over to Binance US on my phone into my wallet and go to wallet, go down here to BNB coin and choose withdraw and then paste in that address, right? Did I? Oh, I must not have copied it in my clipboard. Let's go over here. Let's do copy. It's in my clipboard. Let's go back over here. Let's. Okay. All right. Let's do withdraw. Paste. Oh, come on. What are you doing to me? Why won't you let me do that? That's stupid. Why won't it let me do that? Oh, come on. Are you serious? I do this on Binance all day long. Why is it not letting me paste that address in there? That's silly. Ugh. I don't think I have any BNB coin in my Binance proper account, right? So we got Binance too, but I don't think there's any BNB in here. Is there? No, there's not. All right. All right. So, okay, what are we going to do? All right, let's go over to our Trust Wallet again. Let's share the address with ourselves. All we need is the address. We don't need a memo field when we're withdrawing to our own wallet. All right, so let's get that done. All right, so now the address of my Trust Wallet has just been emailed to myself. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's go to our iCloud. Come on, where are you? I know you're in there. There you go. All right, there's the BNB address of my Trust Wallet. Copy that into our clipboard. Let's go back over here. Let's go to withdraw. And you better let me paste that in there. Okay, there. Let's paste it in. All right, now, no memo. I don't need a memo to withdraw to my own wallet. No memo. That might be what your problem is. Submit. Oh, I need to put the amount in there. Okay, the amount. Will it let me withdraw that? It's too small. Is it? No, I guess not. All right, we'll see. Might reject it. Binance, this is Binance US, right? 242194. All right, it's going to send me an email. All right. There it is. Let's confirm that. All right, it did it. All right, so I don't understand what the backwards thing was you were telling me about. Backwards? Writing from Panama says wrong direction. I don't know. Maybe you were trying to deposit it instead of withdraw it? I don't know. All right, it usually happens pretty fast. Let's go over to our Trust Wallet. Keep an eye on it. Trust Wallet, BNB coin. All right, we'll just keep an eye on that. Let's look over here. Go to withdrawal history. Let's go to withdraw. Let's go to crypto. It's processing 0.2 BNB on its way. Right? I'll get a little like thing telling me it's on its way in a minute. It'll say it's been withdrawn successfully. That was it though. I mean, you paste in the address of your destination into their withdraw interface and off it goes. Now I get a lot of people, they've asked me that question. They go, it tells me I have to have a memo. Well, it says you can tick no memo, but a lot of exchanges, after you tick no memo, you'll get another alert that says you really should have a memo, or you have to acknowledge that you're not using a memo. That's just a warning. Just click OK. I don't need a memo, and I'm sure I don't need a memo. And then it goes. But a lot of people see that pop up and they freak out. Oh, it's telling me that I need a memo. I'm like, well, it's telling you should have a memo. It's not saying you must have a memo. You don't need a memo when you're withdrawing BNB coin to your own wallet. You just need the address. That's it. Nothing else. No memo. I don't know how you were in the wrong direction. Wrong direction. I've never heard that one before. Binance. That's the wrong direction, son. Wrong direction. I don't know. Okay, now we go back to this and that. Just my luck, it's going to take like an hour to withdraw, but it won't. It should come into my wallet pretty soon. Should come in soon, right? Actually, sometimes it shows up in there it is, right? So it showed up in the wallet, $5.61 worth of BNB. There's the little alert from Trust Wallet. safe and sound in my own wallet where I control the private key. Pretty cool. Actually, if you use the GPU for gaming on your daily driver, you can let it mine in the background and sell the GPU in a couple of years. GPU hold their value. Yes, that is true. That is a caveat that I have said to people. If you already have a gaming GPU that you're using for gaming, you're not losing anything by letting it mine in the background at night, right? And then maybe you could sell it later and recoup some of your capital. And so the argument for mining maybe looks a little more desirable for those of you who, want to mine, but still you've got, your machine has to stay on all night long. Maybe you don't mind. I kind of do. I would prefer, when I anthropomorphize, I'm like, the computer is my friend. I'm not going to treat it like a slave and make it mine while I'm asleep. It's fine when I'm using it and I'm playing a game or whatever. That's what it was built to do. But, then I'm ready to go to bed and I'm like, all right, you mine. I'm going to bed, you mine. I'm going to leave you on all night. God dog it, when the morning comes, you better still be mining. I don't know. In my mind, it's like, I don't want to wear my graphics card out. That's not even a rational thought, right? The graphics card wear out? Maybe. And can I sell a card that has been used for mining 24/7 on eBay? Would I want to buy a graphics card from someone who's been using it to mine 24/7? I would never buy a used graphics card anyway. It just like goes against my nature. I like everything new, sealed in the box. I don't like returns or used or anything like that. But my assumption is that it does wear out your graphics card over time when you mine it 24/7. So it's worth less than it would be. Whatever. I mean, you guys, I could talk till I'm blue in the face and you guys would still want to mine. So I've said my piece on that. But you are definitely right when you mention it. That is true, that you could sell that graphics card and get back some of your capital. All right, so I'm just gonna check. I'm gone over the time. I don't know what it is about you guys. I get a lot of people that join late. I usually just go for an hour and a half. But like I said, that BNB transfer was the last thing I wanted to do to help you guys out. I'd like to thank everybody for joining tonight and for all of the stuff that you guys are wearing. It's the cooling fan that we're okay. Cooling fan, get another cooling fan. See, and what I say, you guys want to mine. Keep mining. Go. More power to you. Be a miner. I'm behind you. 24%, 100%. Be a miner. Mine away. It's just not for me anymore. But you guys want to mine? Mine. Nothing wrong with mining. Nothing wrong with mining. Not one thing wrong with mining. Just not for me. Anyway, once again, we do this every week. So please join me again next Saturday, 6 p.m. Saturday, Eastern Standard Time, live Q&A from Michigan, where we'll talk about the news. I'll self-promote all my affiliate links. We'll move crypto around. I'll take your questions. We'll shoot the breeze, have fun. Please join me again. I'm always happy to see everyone. Whoops. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.